This pathless path of non-duality is about unwinding beliefs, unwinding assumptions. There's something in the emotional body that's also unwound. Not so obvious at first. Babies are always reaching out for the other, friendly to the other, always wanting to interact, and likely not even understanding, very young babies understanding that there is self and other, or at least everyone believes that and lives that way. As self and other start emerging, there's a repression there that comes in when the emotional body really just wants to be. Under the assumption that there is no self, there is no other. People associate non-duality with a kind of coldness and remoteness, and I kind of do see where they're coming from, how that could be perceived, and how that could be experienced by someone going through the process. Mostly because it kind of pings and bears similarities to dissociation. No self. For people with that kind of tendency, I think it does, unwinding all this does ping that, and it kind of can shift into that. But that's not really it. Non-duality, the senses are alive, very, very alive. But there can be a non-emotionality in it. As far as I could tell, there's no particular state that is non-duality. It's always changing. And as Rastal and others have pointed out, there are different locations, and one location feels more emotional than others, or some feel more emotional than others, and that's what I was feeling yesterday, and I continue to feel today. For the most part, in a resting state, I just feel that there's no self, right? But at the moment, if you ask me, I'm looking around at the room and I feel like everything is self, myself. And words like me and mine could be anathema in non-duality world, but that's kind of what I feel at the moment, that what I feel as myself, what I typically feel as myself, it's kind of all over the walls or whatever I'm looking at, and it feels very warm and intimate and nice, very enjoyable. I felt this before, but it was not as steady as this, and it wasn't as obvious as this. At the moment, it kind of feels like it can't be any other way.